Hello, RKA here. I won't take you too much of your time because I know that you really just kind of want to see the results of this, but I just wanted to take a second to say hello and say I have a cat. Her name is Bing. She is adorable, could be a word for it, I guess. It's a word. No, she's adorable. I love her, even though she is kind of scraggly and a little fat. Sorry, Bing. I'm looking over, she's looking at me like. But yeah, so she's a great cat. I love her. She's cuddly. She is loving. She's a little bit nervous. And I adopted her with her sister when she was about like four and a bit years old, probably. And she's been great. The end. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding about any of that, but when it comes to her bath time, she's violent. I mean, like, actually legitimately a violent, horrible cat. A few years ago, I actually tried giving her a bath. I'll see if I can even find pictures of it from back then, but she bit my index finger and tore my tendon a little and gave me a Pasteurella infection, and I couldn't use my hand properly for about 6 months. I had to go on antibiotics immediately. Within I'd say 1 hour of getting bit by her, like, yeah, it hurt, but like within an hour it started to hurt, and then it started to swell, and then it literally hurt so much over the span of the next few hours that I was literally in my bed crying all night in unbearable throbbing pain. It basically like kind of gave me a panic attack, like, what is happening? And then like I stayed up literally all night. I couldn't sleep. And as soon as the clinic opened up the next day, I went in and I was like, okay, I got bit by my cat. I'm in severe pain. What happened? And then the doctor just like panicked, and I'm like, what? And he's like, we have to find out if you have a Pasteurella infection. Take these antibiotics immediately. Start it right now. And like ordered me to get like an x-ray on my hand to make sure it didn't get into my bone, because he said, yo, if it gets into your bone, you could die. And I'm like, what? He's like, this is common of cat bites. I'm like, all of my friends have cats. Everybody I know just about has cats or interacts with cats. And I had no idea that they were this dangerous. And yeah, I couldn't use my hand properly for 6 months after that. I couldn't bend this finger. The tendon was all messed up, so I had to like, it just, oh god, it was terrible. It was bad. I would not recommend getting like bit by a cat. So thank you, Bing. She then proceeded to spend the next 6 months at my bedside, pretty much just being really sorry. She's a very caring cat. I think like she knows she bit me and she could smell it, but she was very good to me for the next 6 months. Needless to say, we have not like bathed her since. We have tried different methods, like we'd bring her on the back deck and we had her in a cage, and I know this doesn't sound good, but I'll explain it in a moment. And we'd have to like drizzle water over her through the cage and then soap her up and then pour more water over her to get it off. And that was a nightmare. We didn't get hurt, but it was quite stressful on her, of course. She would like pee and whatnot. And to those of you asking like, oh, well, why are you bathing her then? She gets really nasty buildups on her skin because she has some fur, but she's also mostly naked. And so she will collect like a greasy residue on the outside, which turns into rashes, like cat acne, irritated skin and whatnot. So she does need to be bathed. And I've tried like damp towels. I've tried wet wipes for like babies and stuff. I've tried so many things, but it just does not have the same effect as actually shampooing her up and getting it done. So I was worried about her because she was very uncomfortable. She was scratching. And so a friend of mine sent me a video of these people that had their violent cat in a mesh bag where its head was sticking out, but it was closed up so they couldn't freak out as much and they could actually bathe them. And I thought, oh my gosh, I have to try it. And then I also invested in some groomer's gloves, which are like baggy on it, and there's like multiple layers, so if you get bit, you can like move your finger and it'll get caught on the thing and it'll go beside, you know. It's a heavy duty groomer glove. I'll put not necessarily like links, well, I could put links down below, but I don't know if they'll always be on Amazon or whatever, but I'll put down the name of the products that I use. But either way, I unfortunately didn't get video of us putting her inside of the bag because my boyfriend just I was kind of sitting here and he opened up the box, he's like, okay, and he already started putting it on her. So by the time that we got her like by the time I started recording, we already had her upstairs in the tub, so I apologize for that. However, it was kind of easy. She struggled, she growled, she did not like it, and it's not going to get easier. But either way, here is the footage of me with the gloves and her inside of the bag in the tub. She's very unhappy, but I am proud to say that it was successful. Cue footage.
Yeah, she's not happy.
It's okay. Do you want to just hold her still?
Sure.
This thing has to be tight. It's okay.
It's okay, Pinkies.
Alright.
Bing, bing, bing.
Okay, just relax. It's nice warm water, babe.
I think the cage method on the back deck is the best. We just can only do it in summer.
Thing.
Maybe have one glove on, one glove off to rub in the soap.
It's okay. This. Babe.
Just over her head. When she scrubs around like that, just bring your hands away. And then you can, when she stops, you can bring your hands back. Because those gloves don't necessarily stop a bite.
I know.
It's okay, sweetie.
I know, babe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sweetheart. It has to be done. You're filthy.
Very stinky cat.
Very stinky.
Like blue cheese.
Kind of hold her in place. I just need to get a little bit of more water. Okay. It's okay, sweetheart. Just to help get it.
You're gonna smell so nice, though.
She's like, I don't want to smell nice. Why would I want to smell nice? It's okay, sweetie.
Sure, you gotta get her
rump.
her rump. It's okay.
I'll just move your arms so I can kind of sit a little. It's okay, sweetheart.
Getting you out of this bag will be fun too.
Yeah. She is gonna destroy this bag.
It's a one-use bag.
Yeah. Yeah. Bingies, it's okay. Bingies.
This is her biting stage.
Yeah.
I know. It's probably enough soaping.
I'm just trying to get her rump a little bit more.
Once you pour the water over, it'll go through all of her fur. Rather than have the tub going, I could have the sink going with warm water.
Sure, yeah, if you want to get that going.
Closer to the door is hot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll turn hot to full and then I'll turn full until it gets the right temperature.
It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. Oh, there There is dirt coming off her. Big time. It's okay, sweetheart. You're alright. We'll just have to wet wipe her head later.
Yeah, I know it's warm enough.
Okay. Here's the cup.
We had 2 jars, so we just pass back and forth.
Oh, yeah, we can always grab another jar.
No, that's fine.
Just kind of get it off the gloves, too. It's okay, sweetheart. Look at all that dirt coming off.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Sweetheart, it's okay.
She does have very dirty skin.
She does.
This week.
She was rolling around on the deck.
That's
so.
true. We'll do a couple extra once all the soap's gone, just to
just to make
get
sure.
everything off. I know.
You're okay, sweetheart. You're okay. You're okay, honey.
She doesn't trust you one bit.
Nope.
It's all just a plan to humiliate and torture her.
Yep. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm just gonna close off Cookie.
Okay. You're okay, honey. Here, stay put. I'll be quick. You're okay, honey. You're okay.
That's the sad one.
Tingies, you're okay.
Yeah, it's okay, sweetie. Here.
Oh, man. Couple more.
It's almost over, babe.
Yeah, we're gonna need to drop a few more. I need to clean off the gloves. They've still got soap on them. If you want to just pour it over the gloves. There we go. Okay. That's good. Oh my gosh. The dirt even just coming out of the gloves from scrubbing her.
You're gonna be so clean.
So maybe a little clean.
It's okay, Big Big. I know. This works surprisingly well.
It does. So if you have a violent cat and you need to bathe them, gloves and one of these. It's okay, sweetheart. There's still bubbles coming off of her. You're okay, Bingies. She's kind of given up a little.
Yeah.
She's just kind of crying now. You're okay, sweetheart, I promise.
It's almost over.
Yeah. We're almost done, honey.
It's okay. It's okay, Bing Bing. Let her struggle and then she'll right herself again.
Okay, one more and then it should be good.
Okay.
Ooh.
She didn't pee or poo?
No, it's just, look at the dripping.
Yeah.
This.
You dirty cat. And we'll let you out on the front deck and you'll do the same thing again. Whoa. Yeah, she's getting ready to bite.
She will bite. Okay, that's probably good.
Let's just
Here, close.
unfasten her from the butt.
Yeah, close the door. Get a towel ready.
Yep. I'll let her run around. It doesn't matter if she gets the floor or the bathroom wet.
Yeah.
You can loosen her
Her middle, yeah.
and her neck one. I tightened it a little extra to keep her in.
Please
okay,
don't
babe.
bite me, sweetheart. It's okay.
Just watch her. go.
Oh my god, dang.
Hey, sweetie.
Oh.
Look how naked.
So naked. See, you're okay, sweetheart. You're alive.
Yeah, lick your little legs.
She's like, that was traumatizing, guys. Poor sweetheart.
Yeah?
Oh, honey.
Her neck's a little red.
Yeah, she was struggling a lot against it. She'll be okay.
Yeah.
She was starting to get kind of like
You're
a
always all
rash,
scabby
though.
anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna find out she's allergic to that shampoo.
Oh my gosh. No, that's the shampoo we've used for her.
Here you go, sweetie.
So as you saw, I did, like, she ripped a couple holes in it, like slightly bigger holes, but in general, it held her in place. Eventually, she kind of gave up with struggling, which is really sad, but I'm really glad. She clearly knew that she wouldn't be able to just bite my hands because she saw that I had these big, thick gloves on. She was very scared, a little upset, but, you know, we got the job done, and she was so clean after, and it's a great thing. I did go in after and wipe her head off because I didn't want to wash her head in there. I feel like that would be way too stressful, so I am going to be just paying more attention to wiping her head. But the rest of her body, you know, I'm glad that I was able to clean her up. She was filthy, absolutely filthy. She also loves to roll around on the front deck, which gets disgustingly dirty. And yeah, I kind of want to keep her clean and irritant free. But it worked. It worked, and she's forgiven us. She's back to being her lovey self. Actually, like immediately after the bath, after we let her down, after we dried her off a bit, she came back and she rubbed her head on her hands and whatnot, and it's like she was sorry or something. But I don't know, I'm just really glad that it worked, and I'm hoping that it will continue to work. It's just that she did rip a hole in it. Not a big one, it was like maybe that big or so. But I would like her to not do that again so I don't have to waste it and buy another one, because it works. And she is strong. She's a big, hefty girl, and she is so unbelievably strong. I think I just might have to tie it a little tighter around her body next time so she doesn't have room to get her legs out more. I was just kind of nervous to tie it too tight and make her too uncomfortable. But I think I also kind of have to give her a little bit of tough love just so that she doesn't get infections on her skin. Because I care about you, Bing, and I love you. I promise. So, yeah. If you have a violent cat when it comes to bathing, I highly recommend the bag. I also highly recommend getting some thick grooming gloves. Doesn't have to be the brand I got, but they're fine. I mean, I can't say that they work because she didn't bite them, but they at least probably deterred her, so I recommend them anyways, so you don't have to go through a Pasteurella infection like I did. Because it's not fun. Believe me, it's not. I couldn't play video games properly for half a year, and I wanted to die. But, yes, so there's the information. Try it. I highly recommend it. I'm sorry if it doesn't work, it's just my experience. And she's horribly violent, so, you know, I'm glad that it worked. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you found this video informative in any way, I'd appreciate it if you left a thumbs up. Let me know about your cats, if you've got any violent cats, or if you struggle with grooming and whatnot. Luckily, she's okay with getting her nails clipped, but I do that, no problem. But let me know if you have any problems with your cats, or things that you've tried that might work, something that might make it a little easier, though this was fairly easy for us, just a little stressful on her. And if you feel like sticking around for my incredibly random content, feel free to press that subscribe button. Shameless shilling at the end of my own content. But yeah, I also stream on Twitch every Tuesday and Wednesday, currently from 7 p.m. Eastern until 3 a.m. It's always subject to change, but I've been pretty consistent for the last months and months and months, so I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, I also got Twitter, blah, 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 Instagram. It's all down in the description below. I really appreciate you checking out this video, and I really appreciate you watching till here. If you've watched until here, leave just like a something in the comments. I don't know, pat yourself on the back. I'll pat myself on the back. Okay, this is too long. I'm gonna head out. Goodbye. Thank you very much for watching and whatnot, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.